The role of caregiver can take on many roles, from providing care for a child with an intellectual disability to a spouse with a short-term physical disability to long-term care for an elderly patient. It is an ever-expanding role in our society, and this pandemic certainly has not made things easier to manage. Joining us now is Allison Jacobson. She is known as the Safety Mom. So great to have you with us. She's here to give us some tips and, of course, provide some technology advice for caregivers as they're going through this day to day. First, Allison, share your story with us about being a caregiver. What have you learned?
Well, I'm a caregiver for 3 generations of people in my life. My mom, who's 83, lives with us. My husband has primary progressive MS and is in a wheelchair full time. And my son has intellectual disabilities, who's 22, and he lives with us. And I work full time and have my 2 daughters working, doing school from home. So I have my hands full. What I've learned is it takes solutions and resources to keep giving me peace of mind and making sure that my family is safe.
Wow, that's all I can say. I'm sending incredible energy your way. So, what are the leading causes that you have learned for accidents in and around the house, and what can we do to prevent those accidents?
Well, the number one accident around the home is falls on stairs, but especially falls in bathrooms. And that's where services like Cox Home Life Care come into play. So it's an automatic fall detection pendant that can actually be worn in the shower so it can get wet. It comes with a mobile hub that can be right near it. So if my mom or my husband fall in the shower, it will get an alert. It will call, ask them if they're okay, if they're hurt. I will get a text. If they don't respond, they will send emergency support services immediately. But even more importantly, it's mobile. So if my mom is outside working in the garden, anywhere like that, if my husband's in the community, they can take this with them, and it's GPS enabled. So if something happens when they're in the community, emergency services know exactly where they are. So this gives me peace of mind, but also makes them feel safe as well.
Wow, that is incredible peace of mind. I like that you can move around with it. And of course, we talked about this in the introduction, this pandemic. How has COVID-19 impacted caregivers, and what ways have you needed to change your life?
Well, I mean, it's taken caregiving to a whole new level because we are isolated. Now, I am fortunate that my mom lives here with me. So many of my friends have their parents who are living 5 miles away or 5 states away. And what's beautiful with this is it's cellular enabled, so they can give this to their family. You can actually ask for check-ins from your family. So you can say at 8:30, you want to get a check-in from your mom or dad. If that doesn't come, you can call and make sure everything's okay. You can also send them medical alert reminders or medicine reminders to take their medication. Because as we know, as dementia sets in as they get older, you forget your medication. That's a huge issue. So that connectivity to our loved ones at this time is so important. And again, gives that caregiver peace of mind that everything's okay and allows that senior to stay and remain independent as long as possible.
Yeah, it is certainly vital. And you've learned a lot with the 3 generations of caregiving very quickly. Can you give us some helpful tips to just encourage folks out there who are finding themselves as caregivers now?
Well, as they say on the airlines, put your own oxygen mask on first. November is Caregiver Awareness Month. You have to take care of yourself, both mentally and physically, because if you go down, everybody else goes down. And if you need more information and tips, you can go to cox.com/home life care.
Oh, that's amazing. Again, sending positive energy your way, Allison. Great information and continued success and well-being to you and your family. Let's give you that information one more time. If you would like to learn more about this advanced technology for your home, you can go to cox.com/home life care.